This is Chris 6 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone. An Odom woman reported to police she had been sexually assaulted by her doctor.
But she says her case was handled as if it were no more than a severe traffic ticket, and she's not alone. Under current Texas law, unless it's rape, sexual assault is a misdemeanor. But there's now a statewide push to change that law. Investigative reporter Jessica Savage spent months looking into this issue, and here's her report.
A frustrated phone call for help nearly 3 years ago is how I first came to know Cassandra Perez. She was pregnant, due any day, and unable to find a doctor willing to deliver her baby boy. What's even more troubling is why she said she no longer had a doctor. Cassandra was 35 weeks pregnant when she knew something was wrong. Her baby was perfectly healthy. Her concern was her doctor.
That didn't even cross my mind that he would ever do something like that. You know, that was just terrible.
During a routine doctor's visit a month before her due date, Cassandra asked her OBGYN, Dr. Juan Villarreal, to check for a lump. What she says happened next crossed the line.
And that's when I felt a latch, like his mouth. That's when I freaked out.
And so when you say like a latch, you felt?
His mouth on my breast.
Dr. Villarreal's attorney responded to Cassandra's allegations. Did your client put his mouth on her breast?
No, he adamantly denies that occurred.
As for Cassandra's criminal case, no charges were ever filed by the prosecutor's office at the Corpus Christi Municipal Court. We tried to find out why, but we were told the office does not comment on criminal cases. The file from Corpus Christi police showed that Cassandra made the report on May 6th of 2016, and under the law, police determined that it should be classified as assault by contact, which is why it was lumped into the same category as jaywalking or running a red light.
You know, when we get these types of cases, they are frustrating for not only the victims, they're frustrating for everybody involved. We operate within the letter of the law.
Texas is one of only 6 states in the country where you can't get any jail time for sexual assault unless it rises to the level of rape. Otherwise, it's considered a Class C misdemeanor called assault by contact. The maximum punishment is a $500 fine.
It's horrific, right? I think you have to keep in mind also that most victims of these offenses don't report to police ever. And so when somebody does, and then the response is that dismissive, to say that this really wasn't a serious crime, we can't really do anything about it, I think feels like a slap to the face to a lot of victims out there.
But Chris Kaiser with the Texas Association Against Sexual Assault is leading efforts to change that legal perception.
This seriously benefits perpetrators. If you just get a traffic ticket for this kind of offense, you're free to do it again, and there's nothing on your record that indicates anything more than just a citation from municipal court.
Under the atmosphere of accountability created by the Me Too movement, Kaiser said victims are now more comfortable than ever to talk about how the system has failed them. He said Senate Bill 194 would be a step in the right direction. It would create a new criminal offense in Texas called indecent assault, a way to pursue accusations like Cassandra's. So far, it has the support of a Senate committee, which agreed last week that the bill will move ahead to a full Senate floor vote in the coming weeks. On the House side, State Representative Todd Hunter is backing an identical bill. As the legislative debate plays out, Cassandra continues to deal with the trauma of her experience. As she waited to deliver her baby, she decided not to go back to see Dr. Villarreal, and she had trouble finding a new OBGYN. Most doctors won't take new patients that close to delivery.
Nobody wanted to take me.
An on-call doctor at the hospital ended up delivering her beautiful baby boy. She doesn't know the name of the doctor. As difficult as it was for Cassandra to share her story, she hopes changes in the law will ensure that this doesn't happen to someone else. As for Cassandra's police report, records show the case was forwarded to municipal court prosecutor's office. What we don't know is what happened there, but police have listed the case as closed. We found another case against Dr. Villarreal that was treated the same way, but there's no way of knowing just how many other similar cases are out there because the law doesn't require that they be labeled as sex crimes. But Senate Bill 194 would change that, making those cases easier to track for law enforcement. For 6 Investigates, I'm Jessica Savage.
Now, you may have recognized the name of Dr. Juan Villarreal in that report. As we've reported, he's currently under indictment for sexually assaulting 3 other patients. Now, he denied those allegations. However, the Texas Medical Board has temporarily suspended Dr. Villarreal's medical license.